That's the game. 5-man bear look.
They'll try Coleman on the first carry, and Jonah gets about 8.
Arvell Reese up to play that defensive end spot, and they run right at him. And you can see the quickness he has.
63 yards and 3 total touchdowns last week. And they'll give it to him again. He's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Possession for the Huskies. Williams has protection. Now he's going to take off, but he only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Watch these guys up here as they rush the passer. They just keep pushing and keeping their eye on the quarterback. They're really not trying to sack him. They're ready to come off the block, and they miss.
Stop, and now the Huskies, the bad news is they're at their own 5-yard line. Williams, and he'll run for about 2.
I think a fullback would find that opening, and you follow him.
2nd down and 8. Damon Williams rifles one across the middle, and it's a first down. And so far for Washington, that's one of the bad parts to their 3-0 start. Williams fires in the middle. Coleman broke a tackle, and he gets out.
Reason other than that, I'm with Gary. You want to warn them there.
Boy, you can see that they have backed up now after that play. Williams keeps it, and he's going to lose kicks. Damon Williams in the end zone on the shotgun. Quick throw out in the flat. And Braden Vines Bright, the guy to go first quarter scoreless so far here at Husky Stadium. Williams rolls, throws a little bit too far in front, was catchable. Down at 10. Back to Coleman. Jonah broke into secondary. Jonah Coleman all the way down to the 45-yard line of Ohio State.
And safety actually fills right into the play. Let's see what happens. Comes right there, and just a late block that time takes him out of the play. I think it was a wide receiver block great.
First down, Huskies. Coleman again. This time got a couple downs. That's tops in the country. 9 on the ground, 1 as a receiver. Muhammad in to spell him. Williams had time, and now throws cross and got it to Boston.
It's outside of the play. They defend the play. It's going to be a wheel route to the outside, okay? Covered well. Now the quarterback starts playing street ball. What does he run? Does he pass? He waits, and he finds his star receiver coming across the field.
A pickup of 6 here, first quarter. Williams rifles it complete. Another first down at 12. Fakes it to Coleman. Williams throws short. Complete. And it's going to be 1st and goal to Quentin Moore, the tight end.
Out all of 2024 with a injury, comes across. Very simple play. Extension of the run game. That's the first pass reception for a tight end other than DeGraff.
And it sets him up just shaded inside. 9 rushing touchdowns this year. I might give it to him. Yep, play. The center and right guard are brothers, the Hatchet boys. Coleman hesitates and going to go down at the 10. Matt Patricia says his football savvy is off the charts.
Yep, comes flat and then readjusts to make the play. Beautiful play. My best player with a fade, quick fade throw.
All right, Denzel's in the slot. Williams is looking that way. Now he's going to take off. And he's not going to get anything out of that.
Well, great drive by Washington, but nothing there. Let's see what Ohio State does in the secondary. They're playing man-to-man. They're doubling the inside slot to the middle of the field. I would have liked to have lofted that one up into the end zone. Maybe you get an interference call.
Wow. Did they put him on Sports Illustrated the week after that? Or high snap and a direct snap to Coleman. And Jonah gets.
They were up here?
They were up here in the booth. Chris Chandler, Don Heinrich going way back to the Hugh McElhaney days. And here's a pretty good one, Damon Williams, and he's got a first down. Almost got face man yard line with a 3-point lead. Counter.
Sweet
50 play.
Yep.
Dan Marino in the wine business, so we got a bottle up here.
Who doesn't?
We haven't cracked it or anything, but ball complete out. Amari Evans. First down, Huskies back.
Let's see what they call here.
They didn't when they were down goal to go. They're going to throw for it instead. And they still aren't going to get it. Decker DeGraff's got the hold on to
no better tackler than Caleb Downs. I think that was him, number 2, that made this play to the outside. Fills the hole. Watch him. Form tackle short. I don't know. I might try to draw him off sides. I'm not giving Ohio State the ball on the 45-yard line.
4th down at about 2 feet. And they're going for it. Williams keeps it. He's got it in the open field. 1st down, Huskies.
I didn't come here to pack peaches. That's what Jed Fish right now says. I didn't come here to play safe.
Adam Muhammad in the backfield with him here. He pump fakes, wants to go down the middle, and he's got his man on the run, and it's Evans again. 1st down at the 23. Quick snap. Off the left side, good run by Muhammad. Well, they had to settle for 3 the first time. 2nd and 5 at the 18. Williams not going to get away this time. Williams going to throw out in the flat, and
they're going to spy. I don't know which one it was here, but there's a spy. Probably was Arvell, number 8. He doesn't rush, and he stays with the quarterback. Let's see who it was. Yes, it was 8. Going into the spy spot, making sure there's no scramble on the play.
Jamon Williams loads, goes short across the middle to the 45, complete to Coleman, the game clock. And they will run it with Coleman, gets it out across the 40, and that's a lot of his ear when he looked back at you. So they are doing some of that here. 1st down. Williams throws a strike, and it's Desmond Robot.
Job for Willis.
Coleman got an opening and got 9 out of it.
Just got those big guys coming off right into the right here, getting that double team early, kicking it out. Oh, nice wham block from the tight end.
Coleman again now to quick. He's worked it to the Buckeyes 30. Williams fires wide open, and it's the tight end, DeGraff, and he's still going all the way to the 6th.
Right? I mean, he is seeing, he's got his tight end, goes right down the seam, gives it to him exactly. DeGraff turns, makes a nice catch.
They got 23 out of it, and now Coleman trying to cut it outside, spun around and dropped. Goal at the 6. Quick throw out in the flat.
Oh, nice tackle.
Down to the 3. See if they roll Williams out. Straight drop. Now he's in trouble.
Jed Fish is not going to be happy with that. Put it if they make the field goal to a 1-possession game. I get that, but I thought they would try to get his legs involved there, didn't you?
Yep, I did. And the only legs that were involved were a loss back to the 10-yard line. So that brings out Grady Gross, who hit 1, and then on this drive, Jamon Williams has hit 11 straight passes. Make it 12 if that's it. 12 straight is a career high for Williams throwing the football. Back to the ground to Coleman. Hasn't been able to bust. 1st and 10. Looking for number 14 in a row. And looking for his receivers, and got what he...
Technique on that one. He's right here. He's playing a little coverage with one eye, and the other eye, he says, I gotta... No, he was down here at the bottom, but he goes into the spy thing.
2nd down and 8. There's a big opener, Muhammad, but it's closed down by penalty. At the 45, Williams completes it to Boston. Wide out screen, and Denzel got about 5 out of it.
I think they should be thinking 4-down territory.
See, the numbers are relatively even, but they haven't scored in the red zone. 3rd down and 2 as Boston goes in motion. Williams throwing for Boston, sideline, too far out in front of the essence. Williams, and he's going to be, no, he kept his foot, and then he did. Jamon Williams will have to be throwing some more. And he barely got that one out of his hands. All those Super Bowl rings out here to Columbus, sure, why not? Coleman, 1st down. Most amazing thing, we spent a long time with him, and he's really quite a kid and a hell of a... I just think it's interesting that he wanted to ask us a question. Williams in trouble. Down he goes again.
You get into a drop-back passing game, Ohio State had faith in their 4-man rush that they could put pressure in it. Same last year's team.
Looked like those two dudes that played last year. Williams has plenty of time this time. Scans the field and fires too high and